Welcome back, everybody, to some Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 Airport Quick Look. We're checking out Dubai International today. I will admit this one's going to be kind of hard for me. I've never been there, and I really haven't seen many pictures of it. So I don't know exactly what's going to look correct, what's not. So a big thing we're going to do is I'm just going to take a look. Now we've got it down. Let me pull up the camera and slow our drone speed down. And we're just a big thing we're gonna take a look at is if something seems out of place, if something looks weird. I've gotten a lot of comments and some great feedback from people. So first thing I've noticed I'm liking is this looks a lot better than London in terms of these long jetways, which is very, very nice. Looks like we got an air train over there. Over here, not seeing anything out of place really. I think now, like I said, I've never been here and I don't know much about it, but I think this is one of the older terminals. Then we come over here and we have, I can't remember if these are dedicated. I don't think this this terminal coming up is like dedicated to Emirates. I think that far terminal is solely Emirates, which is kind of cool. So looking over here, first thing I noticed about taxiways is everything looks pretty good. It looks smooth. I didn't see, well, I take that back. We have one issue there. Besides that, I didn't really see any sort of taxiway just kind of breaking off or looking out of place, which is nice. Most things look pretty on par with the other sceneries. Still no double jetways. Guess we're not gonna see them. That's weird. I have no idea what that is about. That's kind of interesting. Also, looks like that texture isn't going together perfectly. That's kind of weird. Coming over here, downside is there's not a lot of just fill in. It's really, yeah, it just kind of, it seems very empty. And then we have that. And as of right now, as far as I know, I am running on the latest up-to-date build of Flight Sim 2020. So we have that. Besides those issues, I think now from what I understand, this is pretty on par. It's not like a flat thing across the way, so everything else isn't good. I would love to see more ground vehicles, something else here. It just seems kind of empty. Now the good thing about this is I'd say 90% of the gates here are A380 capable. Maybe that is just from my understanding of it, as well as Emirates being a heavy A380 carrier. So you and your friends want to take the 47s, the 87s out, that's not going to be an issue. Most of these gates should be good. I think some of these gates are smaller gates. As you can see, it fits the A330 pretty well. So over here, these guys, well, so okay. I guess that might just be the design. So they did seem to model the inside a little bit. So there's that. Let's see, we don't have gate numbering there. There is no gate numbering on the side of the airport, which is disappointing. Besides that, things are looking pretty good. I do like that they modeled the inside, especially with this all glass. Even though it's not a full-fledged inside, it's still good. It makes a difference if you're like, here's a, if you're parked, let's say where, that's not a gate, so we'll use right here. Parked right here. Does look nice, pretty realistic. There's my plane I spawned in, nice 47 to give you. So this gives you an idea what a 47 looks like in one of these gates. So you have plenty of room, and it looks like you should have room. Well, I don't know, that seems offset. It's kind of weird. But we'll go in and let's take a look at this other terminal. If I am correct, this should be the terminal that is dedicated to Emirates. So I'd imagine these are all probably heavy gates. I do like that they added in some more stuff. This seems to definitely have a little more detail in terms of just random ambient stuff. Let's see any sort of things over here. Flight & Co, Flight Express, TA Simulator. Okay, so no real companies. I wasn't expecting that, just kind of curious. Over here seems about probably on the same par. Maybe a little, actually probably a little bit better than the other terminal. So if you're flying up here, I might suggest, personally, I might always try and fly out of here. Just due to the more busy feel this area has. Besides that, I'm not really seeing any sort of texture glitches, anything standing out in terms of not looking good. This looks pretty good. So one other thing is we do have Dubai over there, and in another video I will be kind of covering some of the cities that were handcrafted. So one thing I'm noticing is that they really didn't do much in terms of modeling outside of the airport perimeter. I think that building's probably hand modeled because it has the air train. Maybe a few of these, maybe some of these buildings. Really, I don't know. Never kind of been there. That air train definitely seems to be modeled, and then looks like we have some hangars over there. Some, I'm guessing maybe private jet areas, general aviation areas. And over there, just some random parking. Nothing really worth looking at. I think we're coming over, we have more cargo areas here. The runways do look good. They don't, they look like they actually belong. And I think over here we have cargo and stuff. So not really, there's not much to take a look at with Dubai International, as I almost made an entire video without hitting that button. It looks good. You know, that one little glitch we saw over there, plus the things going in. But besides that, this looks pretty good. I'm pleasantly surprised. The more I do these, the better they're looking. Okay, so this is definitely all modeled. Wow. They added all those little parking structures. That's cool. So we'll take a look over here. These are some very nice buildings. Dubai has some very cool buildings. So we'll just take a look at this. Let's get ready to end the video, but we will just kind of look over here. So they did add in that. I guess it's just some general parking or buildings. I don't know what are those. I don't know what that is. I mean, my one guess was almost about to say like there's some sort of hangar, but there's no taxiways coming out. So, yeah, nice little old-fashioned, very Middle Eastern looking building there. Kind of cool architecture. And then definitely got the, I'm gonna assume that this is probably where cargo is. So thank you for stopping by for this very quick look at Dubai International. And until next time, y'all have a good one. Goodbye.